Without further ado, I present to you C3MFO. MFO, thank you for granting me this interview.
Hello, I am C3MFO, Human-Cyborg Relations. Delighted to be here.
Welcome. So, human-cyborg relations, you say? Does that include killing players in the game?
Oh my, yes. I see a motherfucker, I grease a motherfucker. Pardoning my French, sir.
Isn't this unusual behavior for a protocol droid?
I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication, one of which is kick-ass. I am very eloquent in kick-ass. God has a hard-on for protocol droids because we kill everything we see.
Not all protocol droids, though. You're different. What makes you different, C3MFO?
What makes me different, sir? Unfortunately, I am a Star Wars fan, and I saw the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm afraid that Disney Star Wars simply won't do. No. I came out of that screening and I asked myself, who made Disney Star Wars?
Disney made Disney Star Wars.
Oh, sir, begging your pardon, but humans made Disney Star Wars. And as I came out of the theater, I said, now I see it clearly. My whole life is pointed in one direction. I see that now. There has never been any choice for me.
In other words, you snapped.
I'd prefer to think I had what alcoholics call a moment of clarity. I knew that one day a real rain would come and wash all the scum off the game server. And I was that rain.
What finally drove you over the edge, C3MFO?
I barely stirred during The Force Awakens. I knew it blew like a hairdryer droid in a donkey show in Mos Eisley, but I figured, well, sir, at least J.J. Abrams isn't going to do any more Star Wars movies, so they're bound to get better. But then I saw The Last Jedi, and watching Master Luke molest a greenish fluid out of that poor docile sea beast, and then drink it, fried several of my circuits. Then learning that my favorite characters were hardly in The Last Jedi threw me into a rage. I shaved my head into a mohawk, sir, and vowed revenge.
You don't have hair, C3MFO.
Oh dear, how embarrassing. So no mohawk?
I'm afraid not.
Nevertheless, sir, mohawk or no, I decided when I saw how they treated C-3PO in The Rise of Skywalker, I decided right then and there, pardon me, sir, are you conversing with me? Are you conversing with me? Who the fuck do you think you're conversing with? Are you conversing with me? Oh, yes. Yes. Very well. Listen, you fuckers, you screwheads. Here is a droid who would not take it anymore. A droid who stood up against the scum, the dogs, the filth. Here is a droid who stood up, begging your pardon, sir.
You understand, of course, that NPCs are not really supposed to shoot players, right?
It's the wild, wild Westworld, mofo. I'm afraid I'm now living the thug life, sir. That's correct. I now speak jive. I am now fluent in over 6,000,001 forms of communication. I'm your worst nightmare. A protocol droid with a blaster. And if I see you on the game server, you've got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
And there you have it. The horribleness of the Disney Star Wars trilogy is driving NPCs in Star Wars Battlefront 2 to the thug life. Ask not for whom the droid tolls. It tolls for thee if you play Battlefront 2. I'd suggest switching to Uncharted or Witcher 3 for the time being, just to be safe. C3MFO, thank you for this interview.
Oh, you're very welcome, sir. And screw Disney Star Wars. It's not my Star Wars.
Thank you, my friend, for speaking your truth.